Alright boys and girls, we're going to crank up the skill level to the max and we're going to go for a world record high score. Let's see what happens. Wide open.
Alright, so this game is by Namco. I think it came out in 1982. My whole family used to play this. We used to go to these places called arcades. It was a place you went that they had a ton of video games. So this is the Namco Museum 25th Anniversary Edition that we're playing right here. And we're playing it on the recently restored 20-year-old Xbox, which you can watch in our other videos that going through the restoration process. So this game's pretty simple, at least in concept. Dig Dug, the guy there with the shovel, is going around digging up the dirt, and he's trying to take care of these creatures, Fygar and Puka. Fygar is the dragon, and Puka is whatever those red balls are. And you got an air pump at your disposal, and you got these rocks, as you can see. So you can use the air pump, puff them up, and that gets rid of them that way. Or, better, you can drop a boulder on their head. Oh yeah. So after you drop 2 of the boulders, you get a bonus there in the middle, if you can get to it in time. Sometimes they seem like they're guarding whatever vegetable or fruit comes out there in the middle. I promise I won't talk throughout the entire game, but just wanted to give some people that might not be familiar with the game a little bit of a history on it. This was one of our favorites way back when. Back in the day, as they say. Even my father used to play this game and loved it. We were also big Pac Maniacs, so we will be featuring another video for sure that has some Pac-Man action in it. Okay. I just whacked a few of them right there with a boulder. I think you can get at least 8,000 or 10,000 points in a hit if you can somehow figure out a way to get enough of these little monsters together in the same exact spot and drop a boulder on them at the same time. So the dragon's definitely the more aggressive one of the two, and to top it off, if he's facing you, he can breathe fire, and that's the end of Dig Dug. Alright, so when you try to drop a boulder on them, obviously they see it coming and they try and dodge, which you would too, right? If somebody's trying to drop a boulder on your head, you'd get out of the way, I hope. So it's not always as easy as it looks maybe to catch 4 or 5 of them at a time. You got to dig a long tunnel where they can't escape. So they'll try and run as soon as you drop the boulder like that, and if you have a long enough tunnel, they can't get away in time. So that's the way to really get a lot of them at the same time.
That hurt.
So this is our first attempt at putting up a YouTube video that's dedicated to gaming. I mean, we're predominantly an automotive and motorsports channel, obviously, if you looked at any of our other videos. We've been into this electronics and gaming pretty much our whole lives, so I thought we'd just put something else a little different up on here and if it goes over well with you guys. I have no idea what the world record actually is. I know in the arcade version, people have gotten over 1 million points. This is the console version, and as you saw, we got the skill level dialed up as far as you can possibly go. Tried to make it difficult, so the high score might not look all that impressive after this game's over, but rest assured it's not as easy as it might look, at least on the surface. So you see those the flowers up at the top of the screen, they actually represent how many rounds you've been through. So once you get to the 10th round, it'll give you like a big flower, and that'll represent each 10 that you go through. I don't know how many rounds I'm going to get through here. We'll see. It all depends. I'm going to do what I can. Now, we only did one take. There's no editing at all in this anywhere. So I didn't get a do-over. It was just one shot. I might go back and try and do better. I have actually gotten higher score than what's shown on the screen there. We've done way better than that, but never really tried it with the skill level dialed all the way up, so they're definitely more aggressive a lot sooner. You'd usually be able to get a lot more points on some of these earlier boards before you get squished or baked by the dragon. It's Big Doug Barbecue. There you go. So it's a great game, real simple to learn, unlike a lot of the modern console games on PlayStation and the newer Xbox, which have, 27 different buttons and controls you got to learn. This is pretty much a joystick and a button to work the air pump, and that's about it. Your 3-year-old could learn it, doesn't mean they'll master it, but it's pretty simple on the surface. So you can see there's a lot going on here. Sometimes there's a couple of dragons in one little spot, and they're going crazy, breathing fire and moving through the dirt. And they can turn into little eyeballs, and they can come after you like that right there. And now, while they've been pumped up a little bit, they stop moving, and you get a little bit of a break. They can't do anything while they're inflated. So it takes like 3 or 4 pumps. If you can get that much time. Sometimes you don't have that kind of time. Okay. Alright, so we're going to get back and let the game sounds come through. And let's see how this plays out.
Barbecued. Barbecued again in the same spot. Oh, that watermelon was tasty. That was lucky.
Okay, yeah, that was pretty crazy how that just ended. I got a little greedy. I was going for whatever that symbol was there in the middle, that thing that was worth 8,000. It didn't look like a fruit or vegetable, whatever. And they nailed me because I was really pushing to get it, because it's only there for a few seconds. You got to grab it while you can. So, yeah, should have kept going. I was doing okay. But got greedy, and that's the way it goes with gaming. You know, you guys who've all been there before, right? Push for that score, that level up, whatever it may be.
128,000. Hardest skill level. Not bad. Thanks for watching.